My child, you are not entering this month alone. You are entering as mine. As March unfolds before you, I want you to rest in this truth: you belong to me. This month is not an accident of time, nor a random turning of pages on a calendar. It is a marked season, and you are not walking into it unnoticed. I have brought you through places you thought would hold you forever. I have led you out of quiet battles, silent fears, and burdens you could not explain to anyone. Just as I brought Israel out of Egypt and spoke to them in Exodus 19 verses 1-6, declaring that they were my treasured possession, a kingdom of priests, a holy nation, I am speaking over you now. You are my own. You are set apart. You are covered by my covenant. You remember what felt like Egypt in your life. The pressure. The waiting. The feeling of being unseen. Yet you are here, breathing, listening, still held. That is not by chance. I did not bring you this far to abandon you at the edge of a new month. I brought you out so that you could walk in promise. I carried you on eagle's wings then, and I am carrying you still. March is not a wilderness for you. It is a covenant month. When I called Israel my peculiar treasure, I was not speaking casually. I was establishing identity before assignment, belonging before blessing. I do the same with you. Before you think about increase, before you think about favor, before you wonder how doors will open, I anchor you in who you are to me. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not competing for my attention. You are mine. Let that settle into the places where doubt has whispered otherwise. Let it reach the parts of you that brace for disappointment. This month will not define you by your past struggles. It will not measure you by what did not happen before. I am separating you from fear. I am separating you from lack. I am separating you from the weight of old outcomes. You are stepping into March under my ownership. Ownership means protection. It means provision. It means I take responsibility for what concerns you. When something belongs to me, I guard it. I tend to it. I watch over it. You do not have to force your way into blessing. You do not have to strive for what I have already marked with your name. I am the one who establishes covenant, and I do not break what I establish. This is why you can sleep tonight with peace. Not because you understand everything ahead, but because you understand whose you are. There is security in being chosen. There is rest in being claimed. You are not drifting into this month, you are entering it under my declaration. Before this night ends, you will understand more deeply what it means to be set apart in March. Being set apart does not isolate you, it distinguishes you. It means I handle you differently. It means I watch your path with intention. It means I infuse ordinary days with quiet favor. So release the anxiety that tries to follow you into this new month. Release the comparison. Release the memory of what felt delayed. I am not repeating old seasons. I am establishing covenant ground beneath your feet. March will unfold from that place. You are my treasured possession. You are part of a holy people. You are carried, covered, and called. And as you settle into that identity tonight, I am already preparing the next revelation of my care for you, the kind that will make your heart exhale when you hear it. Because you are mine, you will not walk through March uncertain or unguarded. I am your shepherd in this month. Listen closely and let the rhythm of this truth quiet every restless thought within you. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. As you lie here tonight, breathe that in. You shall not want. Not because you have figured everything out, not because the economy shifts in your favor, but because I am tending to you. A shepherd does not overlook a single sheep. I watch where you step. I notice when you are weary. I anticipate what you will need before you know how to ask. In this month of March, lack will not define you. I am your sufficiency. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, he leadeth me beside the still waters. I am not driving you with pressure, I am leading you into rest. Green pastures are not barren ground. They are places of provision. I am guiding you into financial rest, into spaces where striving gives way to supply. Even if you have felt stretched, I am positioning you where nourishment is steady and sustainable. The still waters I lead you beside are not chaotic. They are calm, steady, life-giving. Your emotions will not be tossed endlessly this month. I am settling your inner world. Anxiety will not rule your nights. I am restoring quiet to your spirit. He restoreth my soul, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. I know where exhaustion has tried to cling to you. I know where disappointment brushed against your hope. I am restoring your soul, not partially but deeply. Restoration is not loud, it is thorough. I am aligning your steps with paths that are clean, clear, and secure. You will not wander into traps this month. I guide you with purpose because my name rests upon you. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff they comfort me. Notice that it says through. If there are valleys in March, you are not camping there. You are passing through. And you are not passing alone. My presence is not distant, it is immediate. My rod corrects what would harm you. My staff pulls you back from edges you cannot see. What others fear will not consume you, because I am with you in real time. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. There is a table I am preparing for you this month. Not hidden, not fragile, but deliberate. Provision in plain sight. Favor where resistance once stood. What tried to intimidate you will watch you be sustained. You will not scramble for crumbs. I am arranging abundance with intention. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. I am marking you with favor that cannot be easily erased. The oil speaks of distinction, of being chosen and equipped. And your cup will not remain half full. It will run over. Overflow is not excess for display, it is supply that spills into every area of your life. Abundance in peace. Abundance in ideas. Abundance in resources. You will taste increase in ways that surprise you. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Goodness will not chase someone else while bypassing you. Mercy will not lose your address. They are assigned to follow you through March. Every day, not occasionally. And as you rest tonight, you are dwelling in my presence, not visiting it briefly but remaining in it. Let this familiar song settle into you like a lullaby of certainty. I am your shepherd in March. You shall not want. And as you surrender to that security, I am already crowning this season with goodness that is about to unfold. As you rest in the assurance that I am your shepherd, let me take you deeper into what I am doing in this season. March is not merely another page in your story. It is a month I am crowning. Hear the promise that has carried generations before you, and let it settle over your life now. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness, and thy paths drop fatness. I do not place a crown where there is emptiness. I crown what I intend to bless. This year has not escaped my attention, and this month is wrapped inside my goodness. When I say my paths drop fatness, I am speaking of abundance that leaves traces behind it. Where you walk in obedience, provision will follow. Where you step in trust, increase will appear. Listen as I remind you of the fullness of my word. Thou visitest the earth, and waterest it, thou greatly enrichest it with the river of God, which is full of water, thou preparest them corn, when thou hast so provided for it. I am the one who visits dry places. I am the one who waters what looks cracked and tired. If any area of your life has felt like dry ground, I am not ignoring it. I am visiting it. I am watering it. I am enriching it with my river, and my river is not shallow. It is full. Thou waterest the ridges thereof abundantly, thou settlest the furrows thereof, thou makest it soft with showers, thou blessest the springing thereof. I know where effort has carved furrows in your life. I know where you have sown with patience. I am settling what felt uneven. I am softening what felt hard. Showers are coming, not to overwhelm you, but to prepare you for growth. The seeds you thought were buried and forgotten are about to spring forth. March carries the sound of rain in the spirit. Not destructive storms, but steady showers. Renewal. Refreshing. Financial ideas nourished. Opportunities watered. I am blessing the springing thereof. Growth will not struggle to survive under my hand. The pastures are clothed with flocks, the valleys also are covered over with corn, they shout for joy, they also sing. Do you see what I see? I see multiplication where there was once scarcity. I see valleys that once echoed with emptiness now covered with harvest. Joy will replace silent worry. Psalm will replace sighing. When I cover something, it is complete. You may wonder how this unfolds in practical ways. Trust that I am not vague with my blessings. When I crown your year with goodness, it touches your work, your home, your finances, your peace. Increase is not limited to numbers, it includes stability, wisdom, favor, and creative solutions. Overflow is not noise, it is steady provision that removes panic from your decisions. Let the imagery settle into you. Ridges watered abundantly. Furrows softened with showers. Pastures clothed. Valleys singing. This is not distant poetry, it is covenant language. I am attentive to cycles and seasons. March is a beginning point, a gentle turning where what has been prepared beneath the surface begins to show itself. You do not need to force growth. You do not need to strain for harvest. I am the one who enriches. I am the one who prepares corn. I am the one who blesses the springing. Your part is to remain with me, as you are now, resting under my voice. Your storehouses will not remain empty. What seemed delayed will not remain stagnant. I am crowning this month with visible goodness. And as you receive this promise, I am about to speak a blessing that will touch every area of your life, in the city and in the field, in ways you will recognize clearly. As I crown your year with goodness and cause my paths to drop abundance around you, I now draw you into the fullness of covenant blessing. What I begin, I complete. What I promise, I establish. Listen carefully, because this is not partial covering. This is total life blessing. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, and all these blessings shall come on thee, and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. You will not have to chase what I have assigned to overtake you. Blessings are not running from you in March. They are aligning with you. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Whether your work unfolds in offices, markets, homes, online spaces, or quiet places no one sees, my blessing is not confined to location. In public spaces and private labor, I am present. Your business will feel my hand. Your daily efforts will feel my increase. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. I speak fruitfulness over your body, over your health, over your family. I speak life where there has been waiting. I speak growth over the work of your hands. What you plant will not remain barren. Projects that matter to you will not stay stuck in the soil. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Provision will not evaporate. Your resources will not constantly slip through your fingers. I am stabilizing what enters your hands and teaching it to remain. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Your movement carries blessing. Your transitions carry blessing. As you step into new rooms, as you exit old seasons, my favor travels with you. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. What attempts to resist you will not stand confidently for long. I am dismantling opposition you cannot see. You will notice shifts without fully understanding how they occurred. That is my quiet work on your behalf. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thine hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Even while you sleep, I will command something. I command blessing over your accounts, over your plans, over the ideas forming in your heart. What you set your hand to in alignment with me will not be empty effort. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. This returns you to identity. You are established, not temporary. Set apart, not overlooked. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. There will be a quiet distinction about you. Not arrogance, but unmistakable covering. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground. Plenteous means more than barely enough. It means sustained supply. It means visible increase. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand. I open what no one else can unlock. I release rain in proper timing. You will not miss your season. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head, and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. I am lifting your position. I am shifting your perspective. You will not remain underneath pressure forever. This is comprehensive security. City and field. Home and marketplace. Body and business. Entry and exit. Seen and unseen. Rest now in the breadth of this covering. As you settle into this blessing, I am also watching over you through the night, guarding your coming and your going in ways you have not yet fully understood. As you rest under the breadth of covenant blessing, let your heart settle even further. Blessing is not fragile, and you are not unguarded. I am watching over you in ways that do not grow tired. Hear this and allow it to quiet every anxious thought that tries to linger in the dark. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. When you feel small beneath the weight of responsibilities or uncertainties, remember where your help originates. The one who formed heaven and earth is not overwhelmed by what concerns you. Your help is not distant. It is present. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved, he that keepeth thee will not slumber. Your steps in march are not left to chance. Even when you cannot see clearly, I steady you. I will not allow your footing to be easily shaken. And understand this deeply, I do not drift into sleep. I do not lose focus. The one who keeps you does not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. As I watched over my people through wilderness nights and uncertain journeys, I watch over you now. There is no hour of the night when my attention fades. No moment when darkness becomes stronger than my awareness. While you close your eyes, I remain alert. The Lord is thy keeper, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. I am your keeper. Not occasionally, but continually. Shade means covering from heat, protection from intensity. When pressures rise, I position myself as your covering. You are not exposed. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Daytime demands will not consume you. Nighttime fears will not invade you. I guard both the visible hours and the hidden ones. There is no cycle of time that escapes my protection. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil, he shall preserve thy soul. I preserve what belongs to me. Evil does not have unrestricted access to your life. I shield you in ways you may never fully see. I guard your soul from despair, from corrosion, from silent harm. What attempts to trouble your rest will find no lasting hold. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, and even forevermore. Your movements are watched over. When you leave one space and enter another, my hand remains steady upon you. This is not temporary protection. It stretches forward. It continues beyond this night, beyond this month. As you lie here in vulnerability, understand that you are not exposed. Angels attend to assignments you cannot see. Doors remain closed to what should not enter. March is covered, not only in blessing, but in preservation. Fear does not have permission to dominate your thoughts tonight. Anxiety does not control this room. I am present. Let the truth reduce the tension in your body. Let it quiet the internal calculations you sometimes make before sleep. You do not need to stay awake to guard yourself. You do not need to rehearse worst-case outcomes. I am awake. I am attentive. I am sufficient. And while you rest, I am arranging favor. Conversations shift. Hearts soften, Opportunities align quietly. Protection and provision work together under my direction. You may not see the movements happening in the unseen, but you will experience their results. So release the need to monitor everything. Release the habit of bracing. I am your keeper through the night, and I am also the one who surrounds you with favor when morning comes. Because I am your keeper through the night, you do not wake into ordinary days. You wake into favor. Protection guards you, but favor advances you. Listen to the promise that rests over you now, for thou, Lord, wilt bless the righteous, with favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield. Favor is not fragile. It surrounds you like a shield. It is not something you chase, it is something I place around you. A shield moves when you move. It goes before you into rooms. It stands between you and unnecessary resistance. In March, you will notice moments that feel different. Doors that once seemed heavy will open with less strain. Responses that might have been delayed will come with clarity. This is not coincidence. This is favor encircling you. When I surround you, I do not leave gaps. I do not bless one corner of your life while neglecting another. I compass you as with a shield. That means I am attentive to the details you think are small. Emails, conversations, decisions, introductions. I am present in them. Favor can soften a heart you thought was closed. It can highlight your name when others are being considered. It can align timing in ways you could not orchestrate alone. You may have grown used to bracing yourself for difficulty. Tonight, I am shifting your expectation. Anticipate goodness. Anticipate alignment. Not because every moment will be effortless, but because my hand will be evident. Hope is not naive when it is anchored in me. And let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the work of our hands upon us, yea, the work of our hands establish thou it. I am placing my beauty upon you. Beauty here is favor made visible. It is grace that others recognize even if they cannot explain it. And I am establishing the work of your hands. What you build will not crumble easily. What you begin will not be dismissed without reason. I steady your efforts and give them weight. You have wondered whether your labor would matter. I am telling you that it does. When I establish something, it carries endurance. In March, ideas will take shape. Projects will gain traction. Conversations will produce movement. You will see evidence that your steps are not wasted. For the Lord God is a sun and shield, the Lord will give grace and glory, no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. I am both sun and shield to you. I illuminate your path, and I defend you along it. Grace is the favor you cannot earn. Glory is the weight of my presence that distinguishes you. I am not withholding good from you. I am releasing what aligns with your growth and your calling. There are opportunities that will not be loud, but they will be significant. Invitations that may seem simple, yet they will open pathways. Favor often whispers before it announces itself fully. Pay attention to the gentle nudges. I am guiding you into spaces prepared ahead of time. There are conversations happening about you. You are not forgotten in rooms you have never entered. I can turn attention toward you without you forcing your way in. I can cause someone to remember your name at the right moment. This is how I move, quietly, precisely, effectively. Let anticipation rise without anxiety. You do not have to control outcomes. You do not have to manipulate circumstances. Rest in the shield around you. Walk confidently, knowing that grace precedes you and goodness follows you. As favor surrounds you, it is not isolated from provision. It connects to increase. It connects to stability. It connects to a life that is not shaken by every report. And as you settle deeper into this covering, I am about to speak over your house a promise of prosperity that carries both peace and strength. As favor surrounds you like a shield and I establish the work of your hands, I now speak into your house. Not only into your moments, not only into passing opportunities, but into the structure of your life. Listen and let this promise settle deeply within you. Praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. There is blessing attached to alignment with me. Not fear that trembles in insecurity, but reverence that trusts my wisdom. As you lean toward my ways, blessing does not hesitate. His seed shall be mighty upon earth, the generation of the upright shall be blessed. This is not limited to you alone. What I am doing in your life carries forward. Your influence, your prayers, your obedience create strength that extends beyond your immediate view. Your seed will not be fragile. The generation connected to you will carry weight and dignity. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. Hear that clearly. Wealth and riches shall be in your house. Not chaos and constant lack, not cycles of barely surviving. I speak stability into your household. I speak provision that remains. Righteousness endures, it is not temporary. What I build has longevity. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness, he is gracious, and full of compassion, and righteous. Even when darkness tries to overshadow circumstances, light rises for you. You are not abandoned to confusion. Clarity will come. Direction will appear. Your character will remain intact as prosperity grows. Increase will not corrupt you, it will refine you. A good man sheweth favor, and lendeth, he will guide his affairs with discretion. Prosperity in your life will not be reckless. It will be guided with wisdom. You will make sound decisions. You will not be pressured into choices that drain you. Discretion will guard your resources and multiply their impact. Surely he shall not be moved forever, the righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. Stability is part of this promise. You will not be constantly shaken by every shift in circumstance. There will be a firmness in your foundation. Your name will not fade into obscurity. There will be lasting significance attached to your life. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings, his heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. Reports may circulate. Headlines may shift. But fear will not dominate you. Your heart will remain fixed. Trust steadies you when information fluctuates. You will not panic at every rumor or negative forecast. My peace will anchor you. His heart is established, he shall not be afraid, until he see his desire upon his enemies. Established means settled, grounded, unmoved by intimidation. What once threatened to unsettle you will lose its power. You will see resolution. You will witness outcomes that confirm my protection over you. He hath dispersed, he hath given to the poor, his righteousness endureth forever, his horn shall be exalted with honor. Prosperity flows outward. As I bless you, generosity will mark you. Honor will not be forced, it will rise naturally. Your strength will be lifted, not hidden. The wicked shall see it, and be grieved, he shall gnash with his teeth, and melt away, the desire of the wicked shall perish. What opposes righteousness cannot ultimately prevail. It will not override the covenant I have spoken over you. Let financial relief settle into your thoughts tonight. Wealth in your house is not arrogance, it is stability. It is the freedom to make decisions without constant fear. It is provision that supports purpose. It is security that allows you to breathe. And understand this blessing will not end with you. It extends. It multiplies. It roots itself deeply so that storms cannot easily uproot it. As I speak prosperity over your house, I am also preparing to show you how I plant you by living waters, where fruit does not fail and leaves do not wither. As I extend blessing beyond you and root it into your household, I now anchor you personally. Prosperity without stability feels uncertain, but I do not build on fragile ground. I plant you. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. You are not guided by every loud opinion. You are not swayed by every shifting voice. I am teaching you discernment. In a world where advice is constant and pressure is loud, I steady your steps. You do not have to follow paths that drain you to succeed. Your blessing flows from alignment, not from compromise. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. Your strength comes from remaining connected to my word. Not as obligation, but as delight. Even now, as you listen in the quiet of this night, you are meditating. You are allowing truth to sink deeper than fear. That quiet consistency matters more than you realize. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. I am not scattering you in dry places. I am planting you beside rivers. Planted means intentional. It means I chose the ground carefully. The rivers are not seasonal puddles, they are steady sources. Even when the economy shifts and markets tremble, your roots draw from something deeper than surface conditions. You will bring forth fruit in your season. Not prematurely, not delayed beyond purpose. March is part of your season of productivity. Ideas will mature. Efforts will yield. Fruitfulness will not be random, it will be timely. You are not behind. You are growing according to divine timing. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Your leaf will not wither this month. When others feel drained, you will sense resilience. When uncertainty tries to dry up confidence, your leaves remain green. Prosperity here is not reckless expansion, it is steady thriving. What you do in alignment with me will carry strength. In unstable environments, I make you stable. In uncertain climates, I keep your roots connected. Wind may blow around you, but it will not uproot you. Markets may fluctuate, but your source does not fluctuate. The rivers remain constant. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. There is a difference between being planted and being blown. You are not chaff. You are not at the mercy of every gust of change. You are anchored. You have weight. You have roots. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Instability cannot ultimately endure. What is built without foundation will not remain. But what I plant, I preserve. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. I know your way. I am not guessing about your future. I am aware of each step, each decision, each opportunity that approaches. Because I know your path, I guard it. Because I know your heart, I guide it. Let this image settle deeply within you. Roots stretching quietly toward living water. Leaves steady and green. Fruit forming in its proper time. This is your life in March. Not frantic growth, but sustained flourishing. Not chaotic striving, but planted productivity. Rest in the assurance that you are not drifting through this season. You are positioned. You are nourished. You are watched over. And as you remain planted and prosperous, I am preparing to lift you into visible increase, where light will rise upon you and what I have grown in secret will begin to shine openly. Because you are planted by rivers and your roots are secure, now lift your gaze upward. Growth in secret is beautiful, but there are moments when what has been nurtured quietly must be seen. Stability prepares you for visibility. Hear this invitation and promise together. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. You do not shine by your own effort alone. Your light comes because my glory rests upon you. I am causing illumination where there was once obscurity. What you have cultivated in hidden seasons is ready to reflect outward. This is not self-promotion, it is divine elevation. For, behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Even if the world feels uncertain, even if conversations around you carry heaviness, I make a distinction. Darkness may cover the earth, but it will not define you. I arise upon you. My glory becomes visible in your life. There will be a noticeable difference, not because you are superior, but because you are covered. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. Influence will be drawn, not forced. Attention will turn toward what carries authenticity and grace. Opportunities will approach you. Conversations will include you. Recognition will find you in spaces where you once felt invisible. You have known seasons of feeling overlooked. Moments when your efforts seemed unnoticed. I saw you then. I was shaping you then. Now I am allowing light to reveal what I have formed. Visibility is not exposure to harm, it is exposure to purpose. I do not lift you to embarrass you. I lift you to position you. In March, expect moments where your voice matters. Expect invitations that stretch you gently. Expect connections that feel divinely timed. Light attracts what aligns with it. As your light shines, doors will open that once appeared closed. Not because you forced them, but because I aligned them. You will not remain hidden. The gifts within you are not meant to stay buried indefinitely. The wisdom you carry will serve others. The integrity you have cultivated will become evident. I am not rushing you into pressure, I am guiding you into recognition that matches your preparation. Let elevation feel peaceful rather than intimidating. When I cause you to arise, I also steady you. When I cause you to shine, I also shield you. Light does not mean vulnerability without protection. It means clarity with covering. You may wonder how visibility connects to increase. When light shines, growth follows. When your work is seen, provision can flow toward it. When your character is evident, trust expands around you. This is how influence and abundance intersect, through illumination. Do not shrink back from what I am unfolding. Do not minimize what I have placed within you. Arise does not mean strive, it means respond. Shine does not mean boast, it means reflect. And as your light rises, I draw you into deeper security. Because visibility without refuge would feel overwhelming. I am not only lifting you, I am also sheltering you. As night deepens and you prepare to rest more fully, I am about to bring you into a secret place where elevation and protection meet, where you can dwell safely even as your light shines. As your light rises and visibility increases, I draw you closer, not farther away. Elevation does not remove you from safety. It brings you into deeper shelter. Now, rest here with me. Let your breathing slow. Let your thoughts soften. Enter the secret place. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You are not visiting this place briefly. You are dwelling here. Abiding here. The shadow of the Almighty is not distant, it covers you completely. When you lie down tonight, you are under my shadow. Nothing pierces it without my permission. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. I am your refuge. Not a fragile shelter, but a fortress. Strong. Steady. Unshaken. Trust does not have to strain. It can rest. You do not need to guard yourself while you sleep. I am guarding you. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. Hidden traps will not succeed against you. Dangers you cannot see are not beyond my sight. I deliver quietly, effectively, completely. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Feel the closeness of that image. Covered. Under wings. Shielded by truth. Not exposed. Not abandoned. Covered. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fleeth by day. Fear does not rule this night. Terror does not enter this room. Daytime pressures do not follow you into sleep. You are safe in both darkness and daylight. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. I guard what you cannot monitor. I protect against what moves unseen. Destruction does not have free access to your life. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Circumstances around you do not determine your outcome. You are distinguished by covering. What overwhelms others will not overwhelm you when you remain in me. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. You will witness resolution. You will see justice unfold. You will not be consumed by what is not assigned to you. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Your dwelling is guarded. Your household is guarded. March is guarded. I am not careless with what belongs to you. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. You are not alone in unseen realms. Angels move with assignment concerning you. They keep you in all your ways. Not some. All. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Even missteps are intercepted. Even near misses are redirected. I prevent what you never knew was approaching. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Fearsome things lose their intimidation when you stand in me. What once felt threatening becomes subdued under my authority. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him, I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. I respond to your love with deliverance. I lift you because you know me. Elevation and protection move together. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him, and honor him. When you whisper, I hear. When you cry, I respond. I do not observe trouble from a distance. I am with you in it, and I lead you out of it with honor intact. With long life will I satisfy him, and shew him my salvation. Your story is not cut short by fear. Satisfaction, not scarcity, marks your days. Salvation is not abstract, it is tangible rescue, tangible preservation. Let these words circle you as you drift deeper. Refuge. Fortress. Shadow. Wings. Angels. Deliverance. Long life. You are enclosed in promise. Surrender now. Release tension from your shoulders. Release worry from your thoughts. You are dwelling in the secret place. And there is one more blessing before you drift even deeper into rest. You are dwelling in the secret place. You are resting under shadow and wings. Now I seal what I have spoken. I do not leave promises open or unfinished. I complete them. I settle them over you like a covering that does not lift when morning comes. Receive this blessing slowly. Let it fall gently over your thoughts, over your breathing, over your body. The Lord bless thee, and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. I bless you. Not lightly, not temporarily, but intentionally. Blessing means I release goodness toward you with purpose. It means I authorize increase. It means I mark your life with favor that cannot be easily erased. And I keep you. I guard what I bless. I do not release goodness and then withdraw protection. I keep your mind. I keep your body. I keep your household. I keep your future. I keep what concerns you in March. I make my face shine upon you. This is not distant approval. This is warmth. This is light. This is attention that is focused and kind. When my face shines upon you, confusion begins to fade. Shame begins to loosen. You are not hidden from me, and you are not rejected by me. My face shines toward you with grace. I am gracious unto you. Grace means I lean toward you with kindness. I do not treat you according to fear. I do not measure you by past mistakes. I respond to you with mercy and generosity. Grace is active in your life tonight. I lift up my countenance upon you. I turn my attention fully toward you. I do not look away. I do not become distracted. You are seen. You are known. You are recognized. And I give you peace. Not fragile peace that disappears at the first challenge, but steady peace that anchors you while you sleep. Peace in your thoughts. Peace in your decisions. Peace in your home. Peace that settles deeply and remains. This is how I seal March over you. Remember where we began. I brought Israel out and declared them my treasured possession, a kingdom of priests, a holy nation. I separated them from bondage and called them my own. I speak that identity over you again now. You are not random. You are not common. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are mine. Being mine means you are covered by covenant. It means blessing is not accidental in your life. It means increase is not foreign to you. It means protection is not negotiable. You are peculiar in the way I guard you. You are holy in the way I separate you from what would harm you. March is not entering you as chaos. It is entering you as covenant. You are chosen. Chosen for favor. Chosen for growth. Chosen for stability. Chosen for light to rise upon you. You are holy. Set apart from cycles of constant defeat. Set apart from patterns of lack. Set apart for abundance that reflects my goodness. You are peculiar. Distinct. Handled differently. Watched over differently. Elevated differently. You are abundant. Your cup runs over. Your storehouses are filled. Your leaf does not wither. Your house carries wealth and righteousness. Your path drops goodness. Your light shines. Your dwelling is protected. Let these truths repeat softly within you. I bless you, and I keep you. My face shines upon you. I am gracious to you. I lift my countenance upon you. I give you peace. Peace over your sleep. Peace over your finances. Peace over your future. Peace over your loved ones. Nothing I have spoken tonight contradicts your identity. Every promise flows from it. You are mine. Rest in that. If doubt tries to whisper, remember, I keep you. If fear tries to stir, remember, I cover you. If uncertainty tries to rise, remember, I shine upon you. Let your breathing slow even more now. There is nothing left to secure. Nothing left to strive for tonight. I have spoken blessing. I have spoken protection. I have spoken increase. I have spoken identity. And I do not withdraw my word when you fall asleep. March unfolds under this seal. You are blessed. You are kept. You are covered. You are chosen. You are abundant. Sleep now beneath my countenance. Sleep knowing I watch over you. Sleep knowing favor surrounds you. Sleep knowing your roots are planted, your house is secure, your light is rising. I bless you. I keep you. I give you peace. If this word has settled into your spirit tonight, do not let it end here. Remain in this covering. Return to it. Play it again as you sleep. Let these promises surround you until they feel natural, until peace becomes your default and expectation shifts toward blessing. If you receive this covenant over your march, quietly declare, I am chosen, covered, and blessed. Let that confession anchor you. Share this with someone who needs to rest without fear tonight. Let them sleep under the same promise. Stay connected. Keep dwelling. And come back again tomorrow night, because there is more unfolding for you.